Know you've been a good friend.
Welcome in Sunday's Real Talk. This is Victoria Lemardel. I would like to say good morning and happy Sunday, everyone. Today in this Real Talk, we will be talking about passions. Not all people have some passions, but actually all of us have it. We all have passions, but there were a lot of people, guys, they are saying like they don't have it since they are confused about life situation. But our guest today, she is exception to that. Does you know why? Let's focus and help me welcome our guest, Jash E.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, let's all welcome our guest, Jash E. And hello, Jash. How are you today? And happy Sunday.
Hi, happy Sunday. How are you?
I am great. I am awesome. And I am so happy that you gave me time to be my guest in our Real Talk today.
No problem.
I am so glad that you gave a little bit of your precious moment here in our Real Talk show. Well, today I would like to ask a few questions to our special guest, Jash E. And before that, I would like to give a little ad lib that our this Real Talk show today is in collaboration with Jash E. Actually, Jash E, I would like to introduce. She is a musician hailed from the US, and she is also a YouTube personality. And to continue, I have a list of questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready to answer all these questions?
Yes.
That would be great. Now, my first question is, when did you start singing and learning how to play instrument?
I guess I started singing maybe when I was around 4 because I was inspired by Disney TV shows like Hannah Montana.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Wow,
and
that's cool.
I started playing instruments around 10 years old because I started playing piano when I was 10 and taking lessons. And then afterwards, like 2 years later, I began learning how to play guitar by myself. And I also started learning how to play ukulele by myself, yeah.
Wow, self-learning. That's awesome. I hope you can be an inspiration to some of the kids. Yeah. Now, my next question. What hobbies do you have?
A couple habits that I have is kind of more artistic, I guess. I like to paint and draw, and I like to make stuff in general. Like, behind me, you can see I made, like, this kind of collage of photos.
Oh, wow, that's kind of good art.
And I enjoyed, like, reading and playing music and learning different songs, new songs.
Uh-huh.
And I love photography, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Taking photos.
That would be nice, Joss. Well, and that kind of hobbies that every kids must kind of be inspired. What do you think? Yeah, actually, not all kids have all those kind of mindset because different. You know, each kids is has individuality. So you are so fortunate to have this kind of mindset to do all these arts and everything. And that is a good idea. And also one thing to, especially nowadays, you are most of the kids are just staying at home. So that would be a good example to some of the kids to be occupied and to spend your time well and doing some arts and learning and everything like that. So that is a good example, and you are an inspiration. And let me proceed to our next question. Is there anything would you like to say to the public, or like, for example, like saying something about yourself? Not kind of personal, like just something like you can inspire them. Yeah.
I guess.
Something in you that you could help the public or the people inspire.
Let's see. Well, I guess I covered most things from the question before, but yeah. I guess I told most things about myself, like, through my habits.
All right.
But yeah. I think we can move on to the next question.
Well, that's a good answer. Well, I would like to proceed to who and what inspire you?
I guess I'm inspired by a lot of things. I guess more of a what situation, but I can be inspired by, like, songs, maybe, like, quotes from a book, stuff like that. But as to who? I'm inspired by a lot of artists, maybe like Taylor Swift.
I like her too, actually.
Artists like Sabrina Carpenter and Why Don't We? But I'm also inspired by a lot of small artists because like they're working hard towards their dream.
Yeah.
And you can see like their growth throughout the years, and it's kind of impressive.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
true. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a good one. And let me continue. What are some goals that you want to achieve?
Well, one of my goals is to definitely try and become more of a full-time artist, musician, maybe when I'm older, but maybe a few years from now.
Why not just do it this time, no? Instead of thinking about
Yeah.
older.
I
Actually,
guess I'm working towards that right now.
yeah,
But,
that's good.
I guess right now I'm just kind of like, I guess it's just mostly becoming a musician. But yeah, that's mostly one of my main goals right now.
Well, that's good. What is important, you set your goals because it is very necessary, right? To set our goals because if we don't have it in life, that's difficult. It's like working on something without guide. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would you agree with it?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. And I will proceed to the next questions. What are some of your favorite music genre?
I really enjoy listening to pop music. Sometimes a little bit of R&B. Mostly that, yeah. Just those two. Yeah.
So pop music. Actually, even me, I'm not very familiar with music, but could you give me a little bit like kind of chorus about the pop music? I'm not really familiar, actually. Just kind of
like a
chorus.
course of a
then.
song?
Yeah. Maybe you could show to us later on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
I
great.
could do that.
Yeah. When did you become interested in music? Is that correct? Is that okay? I would like to ask you, when did you become interested in music?
Well, I definitely started music when I was like very young, but I guess I became more interested when I was older, maybe around elementary school. But yeah.
Young, what do you mean young? Like us?
Like, I was young as maybe like close to a toddler, because like I
Toddler.
always enjoyed dancing to music, songs from TV shows.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, huh? So that's cool. You learn music since toddler, right? Toddler. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. If you can open a show for any artist, who would it be?
That's kind of a tough question, I guess, but there's a lot of artists I would love to open for at a concert. Maybe, I guess, an artist like, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not sure off the top of my head, I guess. There's just so many that I'd love to open for. More, I guess, Taylor Swift. There's this artist, her name is Audrey Mika, and I'd love to open for her. She's an amazing artist.
Your greatest inspiration artist?
There's a lot. I can't really say.
One great.
Inspire me. Just one?
Yeah, one great.
Let's see. I'm not sure.
This is the kind of question that leads me to ask you this question. Which artist would you like to collaborate with?
I'd love to collaborate with HER. I'd also like to collaborate with HAR. Isn't that strange? HER and HAR. But let's see.
What I mean is, are you singing most of his songs? This kind of artist that you are mentioning a while ago?
I try and branch out to like discover new songs and new artists. So that's always it's always kind of a hard time to like think of, like, who would I love to collaborate, who would I love to open for?
Yeah.
Because like there's just so many that would be so cool to like be on a stage with.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I would like to proceed to. Before we proceed to another topic, I would like you to let our guest. Yeah, I would like you to present a song.
Okay. Of course.
Jash,